plays games with Steve
and Angel. All right.
Now we can learn about Glenn's troubles.
Like a bridge over Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So.
What?
So buttons. He said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
So, a needle pulling thread. Risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations.
Where do you come up with these ideas?
Stupid Town?
Wow.
So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change.
This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts.
Wow.
Wow.
I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore.
Don't need these anymore.
Put him back in his desk.
Yep.
Throw him back on the floor.
Can you put him in a tray?
Yeah, use a trash can, Nick.
Nope,
Jesus
not
Christ.
my problem.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. The wizard's asleep. Tribulations. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again, but the place is open for business. You can't have an open.
All right, you go for it.
Sorry, you go for it.
I was waiting to see how far.
Sorry.
It's all good. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not
The rest of the playthrough, Angel will be voicing everybody.
I was gonna see if it was gonna turn into like a one-person show. I'm like, damn, Angel's just like getting through this.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Yeah, I heckle myself whenever I'm taking too long, and then I.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened.
What evidence?
Well, you maybe should think about this, Angel.
It wasn't clear.
Yeah. No, if you look at the thing from before.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah, wow, great job.
And scene.
Oh.
Speaking of scene.
Yeah, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we needed to talk to him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. He's like hiding behind the counter. He's like,
Are they gone? I think vitamin square is how we go back to what's it called? Did we get anything from this guy?
No, but we can go. Where are you going?
Tendelander?
Yeah, right. Good instinct.
Good instinct.
Good instinct.
Good instinct.
you got it!
You got Peaches got it! I see you also watched that episode recently. On Mario RPG. Anyway.
Yeah, that episode that was posted,
like a long time ago.
Yeah, that was posted like 5 months ago for us.
Yeah.
Anyway. Where are you going?
Wait, I don't know why I didn't move.
Remember we were, yay!
Ooh. Oh, did we? Oh, she had she had.
Yeah. We gotta do a Magatama. Magatama! God.
Anyway. You said that
bandage around your head was from an operation?
Operation.
You also said, pay attention please, you also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Well, water in the knee. Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right?
Did that injury have something to do with this? What kind of injury
these
are
weenies
you talking about? What kind of injury are you talking about?
I actually don't know.
Maybe look through your evidence. You might find something.
Car repair bill. Hey, wait. But does this mean the same thing? Like she was in the car accident? I can.
Take that!
Okay.
I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that.
Crumbles it up, eats it.
This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
It's not like you're trying to say Cadabra, but instead you switch out and say Verinis.
Cadabra.
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. All right, then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why.
It's your father, right?
It's your father.
Your father.
Grandfather.
Your father! I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini!
You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family cars when someone pulled out in front of me.
Well,
it was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... Oh, she was driving. See, I feel like I assumed like with
hit
her
a driver or something.
Yeah. I took a blow to the head, a bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been?
Yeah, right?
Take that! It was this man, wasn't it? We saw him in the picture. He was the cause of your accident.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, presenting profiles.
Yuck. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. Okay. I guess, yeah, I wasn't connecting what exactly is going on with her right now. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike.
It's his bike, right? It's just the bike that's getting ridden by the phony.
It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps.
Meaningful? Never mind.
So, I don't know.
I'm reversing the impossible meaningless to it's possible meaningful.
I mean, I see.
Anyway, it's a tough one. A tough one only for me.
Yeah. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
Double income, no kids, Douglas.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off.
I only knew what the joke was with his name. I think this year or last year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very embarrassed.
Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he'd pay for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else.
Oh, we just presented, but I mean, it assumed he was scared shitless because of him.
Take that! Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
$1 million.
1 million.
Unlock successful.
Dun, 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 dun. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious, a simple procedure. Oh, really?
Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh?
Compensation! It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? Hot damn. This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
Oh. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini.
Cadaverini.
I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Sad.
But I knew that wasn't really true. Don't touch that. I have acid tears.
No more tears, Viola.
It's a long night. A warm night. He'll be all right.
God. Wow. I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. Evil? Evil? He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these.
What
They're
are
3
these?
poems.
Medical papers?
They're Munchie's medical pills.
Here they are. We could finally write notes.
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse.
Oh, you know what? Tissue? Got an issue?
No, I like to lick
Use a
them.
tissue.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are 2 things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. And the Dutch. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything all right, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this.
Don't need this anymore.
Why am I trashing things?
Would you rather we kept it in the inventory to confuse you with too much
Yeah.
evidence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Très bien. Oh. Bonjour. I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong.
Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
Oh. It's Ginope.
Who you call Zidiope?
Does that confirm the pronunciation?
Confirms pronunciation.
Yeah, Zinniop. Or Zinniop.
Zidiope.
Come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now!
Oh, I think he wants Munchie's medical papers.
Yeah, he's a big...
Yeah, I gotta take some notes. I'm about to do an escape room.
Okay, there you go. Well, that was easy.
With my friend Nagito.
I didn't want Viola Cadaverini's papers, because this would be useful. Oh, well. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's said? I'll tell you what's said, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that too.
Oui.
Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me, désolé. I cannot argue with him. Take that, and that.
And that.
Oh.
That really hurt.
Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now.
Damn.
Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait!
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital to the Danganronpa playthrough and evidence.
Hold it, pal! Stick 'em up!
Detective Gumshoe!
The detective? You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Roar! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
They have a face-off like the daddies in Laputa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who'd look after Maggie, huh?
All right. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind.
Oh, yeah, you were here.
Oh, yeah, oops.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Tenderlender is going down.
Gumshoe, Armstrong, and Tigre just start like wrestling, and then they start kissing a little bit.
No, that's a Russian.
You're pretty strong there.
No, that's a Russian taunt.
You're pretty strong, huh? Ooh. Getting a little excited down there, huh?
Oui. Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning.
Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well, and then ended on a giant mystery.
That's true. We still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay, Nick?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination.
Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going in the defendant's seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you.
Hey, pal.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that.
How did you know she was stressed?
I was watching through the doorway.
Oh.
You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing.
Come to think of it, it doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles.
This is the small bottle that turned up in Trey Bian's kitchen a couple of days ago.
Wow! Look at these little bottles!
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
We finally got the analysis results back from the lab.
Oh my god. So, what is it? Is it the poison?
Show me poison. Show me potato salad. I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication.
Medication? Oh.
Yeah, for ears. Topical use of only, apparently.
For ears? You mean...
Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum.
What was Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen?
Interesting.
What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that?
Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour, and they might have gotten something on the prints, but...
That's going to weaken its impact as a piece of evidence.
Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it?
Make sure they're readable.
Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Or my name isn't Phoenix Wright. Ace Detective.
For the PSP.
Yep.
I thought it was on DS. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready and waiting, as always, Your Honor.
Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand.
Thank you, Mr. Gold. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick?
Ha! Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
You've lost me already, Mr. Godo. You're just a walking fortune cookie.
Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today.
That is literally a
Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules.
Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles?
The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today I'll prove it.
Very well. Let the first witness take the stand.
Ooh.
And you are?
Oh, bonjour, everyone. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef of La Tribulations restaurant. Enchanté. Oh, booty out.
Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you...
Whatever.
Oh boy.
This is an outdated joke, and I'm not going to say anything. I am a Pelton Perky gentleman, no? Yes, you are. I respect
There
you
is
so
his
much.
spectrum.
On the day of the incident, you were in Trebien's kitchen. Isn't that right?
Oui, oh, monsieur.
With you, monsieur?
With you, monsieur? Everything feels right.
Ha!
Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Very well. Your testimony, please, witness.
You probably have more cum than the other guy.
Please tell the court what happened that day at Trébien.
Oui, volontiers. Well, I did not realize that it was going to be that bad with the stupid jokes.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just like sprinkled randomly throughout.
That's fun.
At least it's not Danganronpa bad, though.
Yeah.
Talking about the first game?
Yeah.
Really bad in that one. Anyway.
Yeah. It's like the whole...
Anyway. No,
Not spoilers.
When it all happened, there were just two customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day, like having a large mirror between la tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what la old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. It would have seen everything in reverse, no?
Mirror?
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. Oui, un grand mirror. La most enormous mirror.
And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front.
What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Ooh.
I think
Yes.
before we even get into this cross-examination,
Yeah.
we'll mull it over and we'll catch
Let's
you on the
think
next
about
one.
it. Think about it.
Think about it.
Why don't you say right here?
Yeah.
We'll mull it over, and tomorrow we're gonna get it right on the noggin.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bay the bing bed
Hey,
bay boom.
Started,
Yeah. Wow, classic.
Classic, yeah. Bye-bye.